I think. Hopefully this will still let the trailer play.
Hopefully.
Alright, so this is a reaction video to the third and final trailer for Star Wars The Force Awakens, at least the final full-length trailer. Though they're all listed as teasers, so this is either teaser number 3 or the official theatrical trailer, I don't know. But hopefully it will play. My computer's being a little weird right now, but I'm excited.
Should be interesting.
Let's make sure the volume's all the way up. And here we go. So far, so good. That's cool. Oh, wow.
I was wondering if people are going to be in there.
Who are you? I'm no one.
She's got to be the main character.
I was raised to do one thing. But I've got nothing to fight for. Nothing will stand in our way. I will finish what he started. There are stories about what happened. It's true. All of it. The dark side. The Jedi. They're real. The Force. It's calling to you. Just let it in.
That score was unbelievable.
It's really pretty. I like it.
Well, what was great is if you okay, so proper Star Wars nerds. Oh my god.
Dispatching President to hand the rebels.
Alright, let's look at Star Wars Rebels later. I don't watch that, so I don't know much about it. Part of the musical score was the direct theme. Okay, so like Star Wars has like the Star Wars themes, but each film, they're all done by John Williams, but each film kind of has their own motifs.
Yeah.
And that was Empire. They had some of
really?
the Empire Strikes Back music in there as well. And then, like, a remix of the theme in there. I was like, holy crap. It's just... I probably looked so stupid during that. Because at a certain point, I was just like... watching. I think she's the main character. And
Well,
that I
yeah.
think that's great. Because I just saw the released poster. And... I mean, she's like right in the middle with the sun gleaming behind her, so I think that's cool. So the question is that Han and Leia's daughter, or is it Luke's daughter, but Han and Leia are taking care of her, like aunt and uncle?
Which
because
would be interesting because that's what happened with Luke.
Exactly, he was raised by his
so-
aunt and uncle, so they you know, since Leia and Luke are brother and sister, it might be.
And that would be
Aunt
cooler
Leia.
if Luke ended up being, what's his name?
I don't know. I don't think he's the bad guy.
But you don't think that's him?
No, I think he's gonna be. I think he's not gonna be in the movie until like the third act, and he's gonna be like a hermit. Yeah,
like a Yoda sort of character.
Probably like cross like if Obi-Wan Kenobi was darker.
Okay.
Is what I'm thinking. And I think he's either going to train... I wouldn't be surprised if they actually killed Luke off and had him appear as a ghost apparition the way that Obi-Wan did in Empire and Return of the Jedi.
That'd be sad.
But then there's rumors that Han is going to die because people knew that Harrison Ford wanted his character to be killed off heroically. Actually, twice. He pushed for it twice. Originally, it was going to happen in Empire, so they settled and did the carbonite, like in case he didn't come back for Return of the Jedi. And then he came back, and then they didn't again because George Lucas wanted to sell more toys, and I guess characters dying is bad for toy sales. So with J.J. Abrams though, I mean, in the Star Trek, he had them destroy planet Vulcan, and that's kind of a big thing. So I'm pretty sure that J.J. Abrams would have the balls to kill off somebody.
Yeah.
Not to mention, yes, J.J. Abrams is the director and he has a lot of creative control, but he's not the only one pushing this franchise.
Yeah.
So, they already have directors lined up for Star Wars 8 and all the spin-offs and all this other stuff. So I wouldn't be surprised if they kill off somebody. It was nice to see Leia in the trailer, officially.
Sad.
Yeah, they were hugging each other, so it seemed like, I'm going to go ahead and guess. I'm going to guess this, and this is just based off of just knowing the characters. I'm guessing Han and Leia are not still together, that they were together, and they weren't together, and they're like maybe like a divorced couple. Like, those couples, everybody knows a couple like this. They're 60, and like they were married, and then they got divorced, and then like they were separated for a couple years, and then they get back together, and then in some cases they even get divorced again, and then they come back again. Because in the last trailer we got Han saying, we're home. So I kind of imagine like Leia and Han hooking up, but then Han just being the way he is would probably go off on adventures, so there was probably periods of time where they weren't together.
Yeah.
I'm just guessing that. That's my assumption.
Like it.
But see, this is the thing about Luke. Like, Luke is not he's not on the poster, and the only thing that we've seen in the trailer was him wearing a hood, putting his robotic hand on R2.
And never his face, though.
So maybe they didn't put him on the poster because something happened to his face. I think it would be too obvious for him to be the masked guy. I think it's Kylo Ren.
Yeah.
I think that's Adam Driver is playing him.
Yeah, maybe.
Because there was speculation that Luke was guarding he was guarding a tomb. This is a rumor, so don't know anything. But there's a rumor that Luke was guarding a tomb of an ancient Sith Lord. And then there's also rumors that he was afraid of going to the dark side like his father did, and so he kind of isolated himself. So that's what I'm kind of assuming. I'm assuming he might show up in like the third act and like be kind of a mentor to somebody, And if the girl, I think her character's name is Rey, if she's actually related to Luke, which is unlikely because we didn't see Luke ever really. They didn't. Leia was the only woman in original Star Wars, apart from that one chick with that one line in Return of the Jedi. So, I don't imagine Luke settling down with anybody. So him having kids, I think, is less likely than her being Han and Leia's.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Plus, there was an image of her piloting the Millennium Falcon with Chewie, so it just seems kind of like... Though, of course, if they were raised by... I don't know. There's so much speculation. I can't wait. I wish it was Christmas. I don't normally anticipate Christmas that much because it's just so much pressure and the holiday stuff is all really kind of... But Star Wars.
You get Star Wars for Christmas.
Yes. I get it before Christmas. I'm probably going to end up going to see that movie like 4 times.
Oh, goodness.
Seriously. There's only been a few movies that I've seen in theaters multiple times. I saw The Dark Knight twice. I saw The Prestige twice. Did I see... What else have I seen twice? We saw Thor twice, didn't we? Did we see Thor twice?
I don't know.
No. There was something... What did we go to?
Was it Avengers?
No. I know I saw I saw The Last Airbender twice. The second time I got in free because I worked at the movie theater. I wanted to double check to make sure that I had seen what I had seen. So that was like a confirmation, like to make sure I got my feelings and emotions in check before I made my review. So I saw that one twice. And there was a few others I saw twice. Basically, I don't go to movies multiple times often. It has happened. For a while there, actually, the track record was, the only movies I went and saw twice were Chris Nolan films. But, yeah. Probably going to see Star Wars like 4 times. See, even movies I really liked, it's like, well, I saw it. I'll wait for it to come out, because...
We saw Hobbit twice, the first one. I
Oh,
think.
that's right. We did...
The high frame rate.
That's right. Did we see the first one in high frame rate?
I think it was or was it the second one? I think it was the first one.
No, we missed the high frame rate in the first one. We went and saw it in regular frame rate twice.
Okay.
We went opening night for Hobbit, right? And then we went again with, like, Annabelle and someone else. But they didn't want to go to the high frame rate. We only saw the second one
In the high
and
frame rate.
the third one in the high frame rate.
Okay.
Because we went to high frame rate for Battle of Five Armies, right?
I think so. Pretty sure.
All right, on a non-Star Wars topic, I liked the high frame rate. And
It's pretty... I like it.
I don't... Okay, here's that. I don't like 3D movies, but I don't hate 3D movies. But most 3D movies...
Don't turn out.
Are, like, oh my god, we saw Alice in Wonderland in the Tim Burton monstrosity in 3D, and it hurt my eyes. And it looked like
A migraine after we came out.
But the high frame rate, actually, some people got nauseous. To me, it looked smoother, and the 3D worked better. So I was a supporter.
It felt like there was more to see.
I liked the high frame rate.
Yeah.
And the problems with the Hobbit movie is not the high frame rate, as a lot of people like. Well, it would have been great if it was not in fucking high frame rate, and it's like, no, they still had lots of problems. But that's a different discussion. I'm going to turn this off, and then I'm going to watch the Star Wars trailer again. Because this is getting long and ranty. Bye.
Bye.